It's Ronnie Oldham Jr. Outside of him, driving the number 18, Jeff and Cindy Angel, Sandkill Academy of Karate, Manchester Recycling, Uncasville Oil, Ultimate Signs, Galvin Home Improvement, sponsor Gales Ferries, Joshua Galvin. Inside row number 2, driving the 85, East Hampton Auto Parts, Forces of Nature bring us Greg Butler. Hanging out next to him, driving the number 43 from Orange, Connecticut, it's John Puglisi in the Critical Signs LaJoy Auto Parts East Coast Race Engines, number 43. Fifth on our field, driving the number 52 from New Haven, Connecticut, it's Al Stone in the Something's Fishy Bait and Tackle East Coast Race Engines sponsored entry. Sixth on our field is the number 38, that is Pawcatuck, Connecticut's Joseph Curioso, Dr. Coulson Podiatry, Ashaway Performance Engines, Mohawk Northeast, Yankee Remodeler, North End Deli, and PMW Marine sponsor the number 38. On the inside of row number 4 will be the number 6 machine. Carpenter's Local 94 brings us Hope Valley, Rhode Island's Richard Staskowski. Eighth on our field is the number 15. It is the points leader, the number 15 of Ledyard, Connecticut's Dwayne Dorr. Going off in the 9th starting spot, driving the number 8, it's Cromwell, Connecticut's Ed Clark. 10th on our field is the number 14 machine. That's Clinton, Connecticut's Joe Berthollet, Clausen Construction, and Manic Chevrolet sponsor the 14. 11th on our field is the number 99. That's Groton, Connecticut's Joseph Coates. 12th starting position belongs to the number 12. That is Glenn Boss from Danielson, Connecticut, Auto Works, Ray's Hot Rod Shop, and Richmond Racing Car Collectibles sponsor Glenn. 13th on our talented field is the number 10 machine. That's Chester, Connecticut's Darrell Carlson. D. Carlson Lawn Care, A.A. Zanardi Paving, and West Main Street Service.
Ron Oldham, as he looks like bread being popped out of a toaster, grabbing the early advantage. Double file battle for third, and a man on the move early on is Greg Butler. This is one of the most improved drivers in the division.
Butler to the inside now, Joshua Galvin for the second spot as they gallop into turn number 1. He will pull even with that 18 machine as they go off turn number 2 and down the backstretch.
Al Stone very hungry for a victory. He has jackknifed his way into the number 4 position, being trailed by the combination of Puglisi and Staskowski. But a man who's opened up some breathing room at the front of the field, Ronnie Oldham, going for his second career Speedbowl victory.
And as Oldham looks out of his back window, he can see the battle rage for the second position. Greg Butler and Josh Galvin tied together side by side off turn number 4. And on the back bumper of those two cars, the 52 of Al Stone.
By nostrils, it is Greg Butler to pull ahead of Galvin. But here comes Stone, making things very interesting. The second, third, and fourth drivers can fit inside a shot glass. Taking a shot at third is Al Stone, and he makes it by slivers, bumping going on between he and Galvin.
And that allows now the 6 of Richard Staskowski to try to get underneath Galvin and grab that 4th spot away. And right there, lurking in the distance on Staskowski's bumper, the 15 of Dwayne Dorr.
And he's always lurking somewhere. The fastest car during practice. He won his first heat race pretty convincingly. And now he has moved into the top 6. Good battle for 7th. Curioso and Puglisi fighting it out with Bill Gersh right behind that combination. Dwayne Dorr was almost had a notion about going 3 wide, but couldn't find enough elbow room to get under Staskowski.
Staskowski jumps into the 4th position, trying to tag Dorr along with him as they'll drop kick Galvin back to the 6th spot, and Joe Curioso hangs out in 7th.
Ed Giles has dropped out of the race after 6 laps in car number 84. Most of the drama is a little deeper in the field as Dorr veers to the outside. Now he'll try to make that crossover move down low, but having the spot well fortified is Richard Staskowski. Now Dorr takes off up high. Let's see if that strategy works. He has some momentum, but Richard Staskowski still has 4th. Maybe Dorr wanders a little too high, as a little higher, and he would have been about in the 4th row of the bleachers.
And now Josh Galvin looks to grab the spot away from Dorr as they both regain the ship and head into turn number 3. But it is at the front of the field now. Greg Butler has sliced into the lead of Ronnie Oldham.
He has made things very interesting. He's almost within handshaking distance of car number 83. So it is a rookie, Greg Butler. A year ago, he was competing on Wild and Wacky Wednesday. Staskowski trying to rifle his way underneath Al Stone. Let's see if he can complete the move. Richard Staskowski is extremely fast. Butler battling for the lead. Stone, Dorr, and Staskowski all battling for the number 3 slot.
And Staskowski inches out to that 3rd position. Dwayne Dorr on the inside now of Al Stone. He'll battle for the 4th spot as they come off turn number 4. It is Dorr by inches into turn number 1.
So Dorr with 9 laps to go. Does he have enough time without a caution to lasso the 83 of Ronnie Oldham? Oldham, a big victory a year ago, has been pretty quiet now as he gets a little sideways coming out of the corner. We'll see if the 85 of Butler will be able to take advantage of that. Curioso, meanwhile, tries to tunnel his way underneath Stone. So Stone has a spot, but all over him, like an eye patch on a pirate, is Joe Curioso moving into the number 5 position.
Curioso grabs that spot away from Stone, dropping him back to 6th. But Greg Butler now looks to close in on our leader. And the last thing Ronnie Oldham wants to see, as he'll come off this time with 6 laps left, is a yellow flag.
Well, he has a slender advantage over Greg Butler. Staskowski picking up a lot of ground in car number 6. Staskowski, it was about this time a year ago when he started to really make some progress. Right now, he has to worry about Dorr behind him and Butler in front of him. When they stampede across the stripe, we'll be down to the final 5.
Oldham still holds the lead as he has from the start. Trouble over in turn number 1 as Ed Clark smokes it up, but he'll get that car back underway. And the lead still holds with Ronnie Oldham now opening up a 3-car length lead off Greg Butler.
So Ronnie Oldham did not want to see a caution came out. He gets his wrist wish as he leads by about 3 car lengths over Butler. Then it is quite a confrontation between Staskowski and Dorr. So Dorr, his winning streak of 1 could be in jeopardy. Now he moves to the outside against Staskowski. He has tried for 17 laps to get around Richard Staskowski, and nothing has worked.
Dorr must pick up the pace now if he's looking to grab win number 9 on the season. As our leader, Ronnie Oldham, will come into lap cars as he comes off turn number 4 this time with just 2 laps left. It is still Oldham as he looks to work his way around the 10 of Carlson. Carlson dropped to the inside, allow our leader to go by. Butler in 2nd spot, Staskowski in 3rd, and Dorr still is in 4th. Down the backstretch, it is Ronnie Oldham leading the charge into turn number 3. Greg Butler now looks to work around the lap car of Carlson. The battle for 3rd is Dorr to the inside of Staskowski. White flag in the air. Dorr gets into Staskowski. Staskowski spins around in turn number 1. And we'll look to stay green as they go down the backstretch. Staskowski gets that car fired up. It is the 83, though, of Ronnie Oldham. Can he hold off the charge of Greg Butler as they fly to the stripe? It is Ronnie Oldham taking the checkered flag. The 85 of Greg Butler finished in the 3rd spot.
2nd career Speedbowl victory for Ronnie Oldham. And a little smoke. You think he's not happy? The smoke machine coming up on the front straightaway in a race that went from green to checker. It was Ronnie Oldham. So it has been a little bit of a struggle in 2006, but not tonight. As the smoke show is over, he will climb out of the car. Here he is, ladies and gentlemen, Ronnie Oldham. Well, Ronnie, I know it's been a bit of a struggle for you in 2006. How did you get things turned around tonight and have such a fast car?
I don't know, we've been struggling, breaking off, crashing. I don't know, we worked on a lot this week. I gotta thank Billy, Eddie, my dad, my mom, my girlfriend, my nephew, my brother-in-law, and all my sponsors.
How happy were you to see the caution flag stay in the starter stand and not out on the track?
I was very happy. Finally got a break for sure.
And it won't be the last one, ladies and gentlemen. How about one more hand for the driver of car number 83, Ronnie Oldham.